Hello, my friends. How are you doing? Today, I'm going to show you Pro Contrast. It's one of my favorite filters in Nick Collection because it lets you create amazing white balance and beautiful dynamic with only 3 sliders. So let's get started here. My name is Olivio. I'm a professional designer, and I want to thank all of my patrons who support me and make these videos possible. Also, don't forget to join my live stream tomorrow, 8 p.m. CET. I'm going to do another amazing live composite for you. You can ask me questions in the chat, and also right below this comment if I should do a live stream where I edit my portrait shots with Nick Collection in the live stream, showing you all the filters I'm using, showing you my workflow and all the ideas and decisions that go into that editing process. Okay, let's get started here. I have this shot here with these 2 beautiful people, I think in a US landscape, and you can see I have one layer. It's a pixel layer. That is very important to have, that you can see here pixel. And then we go up here to filters, and then we go to plugins, and there to Nick Collection, and there we go to Color Effects Pro to open that up. Now that Color Effects Pro has loaded, make sure you make the window as big as possible so you have a really big preview. And then here on the left side, you can see we have all our categories for the filters and a ton of different filters. So I'm going to click here on Portrait, and you can see the list has become smaller. And I'm going to select Pro Contrast down here. This little star next to it can make it your favorite filter. So when you click on that, it's going to be added on the right side over here. And as you can see here, we have 3 different sliders. One is called Correct Color Cast, then we have Correct Contrast, and then we have Dynamic Contrast. These are the 3 magic sliders. Now let's talk about them a little bit. So this is not just a one setting for all pictures. The filter is actually looking at your photo and analyzing it to apply a specific solution for that photo. So when you're using these sliders, the result is different depending on the photo. And now look at this. I'm going to use Correct Color Cast because this is going to remove color cast and adjust the colors correctly, aka white balance. So let's tune this up, and you can see when I'm doing this, we are getting really amazing results here. Look at the skin color on the back of the lady on the right, how we are removing that blue color cast and get a beautiful skin color. And you know how difficult it is to get good skin color. Also, look at the shirt of the guy. We again have a blue color cast, and also this is removed, and now the shirt looks white, but in a natural way. This is very important because it is not so easy to do nice white balance, especially if you don't have one of these test cards with you, where afterwards it still looks natural. Now let's go to the other adjustments here. And personally, my workflow is that first I'm starting with dynamic contrast. Now again, dynamic contrast is a finer contrast. It looks at the finer details and tries to enhance them. It is not the classic contrast that you know, where the bigger contrasts in the image are adjusted. So when we push this up, you can see that the image is getting cleaner and clearer at the same time, but it is not getting high contrast. It is not getting edgy and sharp. It is staying soft and beautiful and natural, but adding more detail and more clearness to the image. So that's pretty important. And then lastly, I'm adding correct contrast if that is even needed, so we can push this up. And you can see when I do this, this is a stronger contrast. It is going for the bigger parts of the image, but at the same time adjusting it again in a natural, beautiful way. So let's compare the before and after. And you can see with just these 3 sliders, we have done magic on this picture. Now, here's the thing. You might say, down here in these areas, it's a little bit too blue for my taste. What can I do? Because my correct color cast is already at 100%. Well, no problem. Down here it says add filter. You click on that, and now you can simply add another pro contrast over here. Now, let me turn up here the color cast on that side, and I'm just looking down here in this areas, and you can see that this is adding more warmth to that area, but I don't want to have that on the rest of my image. So what I can do here is I go down here where it says control points, I open that up, and here you can see I have an opacity slider. So I slide this to 0, see 0%, then I add a control point, and let's go now over here. I can add the control point in here, and you can see I have a slider for the size of the area that I want to use, and then a slider for the amount of how strong I want to apply the effect. So I'm going to apply this over here on that side, and then I'm holding Alt on my keyboard, click and drag that point over here so it is also applied to the other side. And you can see now when I turn on and off my Pro Contrast, these areas down here get warmer, but in a natural way. Now, of course, this is not a way to warm up areas in general. For example, for this, you can use brilliance and warmth, but that is a filter for another tutorial. So thank you very much for watching, and see you in my live stream tomorrow.